What are we reviewing today? Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
All your show are belong to us.
Hello and welcome to All Your Show Belong to Us, home of the Viewer's Review. I'm Pharaoh Wizard 16,
And I am Eyes Epic Blue.
and today we're going to take a look at Call of Duty Black Ops 2. What should we use for the score system?
UAVs.
Yeah, why not?
Works for me.
The title says it all, minions. The title says it all, minions. Call of Duty. It's that first-person shooter franchise that you know and love, or hate, is back again with that gun-toting, explosive, over-the-top action. Kind of like being a dead horse, really. Even though they have beaten this horse time and time again, basically, hey, there's a person, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him! Treyarch has done a good job in teaching an old dog new tricks. Basically, see red, shoot it. See green, shoot it anyways. Same concept that Call of Duty does over and over. Concept gets 2 UAVs.
Okay, visually, Black Ops 2 outdoes itself. They don't just copy and paste from the old game. Instead, they took a lot of time into making a stimulating and believable game. Basically, it looks real. Okay. Aha! I dodged you, ninja. For every soldier, the stance is generic and the same, regardless of the size or the type of the gun. The gun rests the same way on the shoulder, which tends to blend into the shoulder of the soldier. The other minor annoyance is that the levels tend to be a little bit bland in their color scheme, causing you to struggle on your targets. But all in all, it's minor. We give the visuals 4 UAVs.
All right, let's talk about the audio. First off, the music. The game can fall anywhere in between a crawling sniper mission to a run and gun, shoot him while riding a horse, something or another. That being a factor, the music is finely tuned to keep pace with the ups and downs of this pony coaster. While being subtle during the quiet times, yet being intense and riveting during the tumultuous times. I can't even spell that. Now for the majority of the sounds of the game, gunfire! The weapons in Black Ops 2 sound just like they would in real life. Or at least I think they would. I've never really fired a gun in real life. Each weapon has a distinct sound to it, making each one feeling unique and special in their own high-powered way. The same can be said about the other elements of the game, like the vehicles. They no longer sound like hot rod engines, but actual trucks and cars that would be used in the military. However, your horse does sound like a Mustang. Brum bum bum. The audio, 5 UAVs.
So now it's time for the main ingredient in the game itself, gameplay. Alright, first and foremost, the controls. Exact same as every Call of Duty game ever. Seriously, no variation here. Well, except for the diving bits. But we can't express enough how unique and perfect this type of control is. I mean, it revolutionized how a shooter is done. I mean, generally, you can't even go prone in shooters. Halo! Cough. But even if you can, more often than not, it's still slightly unrealistic. Oh, ooh, what's this? I need to sneak up and... Oh! What's that? Oh, I need to run up to this corner and go prone? Okay, let me just get up here. Oh, wait, hang on. Hold. Press the button. Oh, there it goes. Whereas Treyarch believes in action hero style gameplay. It's, oh, I'm gonna run and dive and prone. It's beautiful. And honestly, it's more entertaining. I mean, come on. Dolphin fights. Not to mention it being more realistic and useful. I mean, I dove through a window under a bouncing Betty to escape some dogs. Winning! Another crucial and really integral thing developers take notice that this game has done correctly are the hitboxes. So far, whether it be a replay or in the game, if my bullet didn't hit your body, it didn't hit you. We just really can't stress enough how annoying it was in previous Call of Duties to watch a kill cam and see a headshot connect when the bullet is half a foot away from the head itself, right here. This is where you want to shoot me. Not here so much, but more here in this area. One last point of real innovation, the class creation. I love it. Black Ops 2 basically uses the old mech warrior or armored core approach. Here, list of gear. Here, how much space it takes up. Here, how much weight you can carry. Boom! Simple, effective, keeps things incredibly well balanced. I love it. And there really are no limitations to it other than just acquiring the gear through gameplay. So thanks to Treyarch. Oh man, I feel really, really dirty saying that out loud. Ugh. Anyway, thanks to those guys, we happily give gameplay 5 UAVs.
Once again, the Call of Duty series brings us a moving story of love, of beauty, and of the power of the human heart. Actually, it's the exact opposite. It's a story of hate, revenge, and the power of the human trigger finger. It's a continuation of Black Ops in a better way than the continuation of World at War. It's a story about choices and the characters in it and how those events have accumulated and played through. But it's a game that also watches you as you progress, according to your decisions and your failures. Yeah, sure, in the end, we can go back and we can nitpick our way through the storyline, but in the moment, it kept our attention, it kept us fixed, and we were immersed and enthralled through the narrative. With that being said, story gets 5 UAVs.
Replay value is nearly non-existent. Let's be honest, unless you are driven or curious to see the alternate outcomes, or complete the multitude of challenges, there really isn't anything else to do. However, this is a less annoying playthrough than if you were to, say, play the Mass Effect series. And that is very much to thank for the chapter select feature. So it really isn't a complete replay. You can just pick a chapter and start from there, without having to play the entire game just to see one alternate outcome. So with that said, we give replay value 2 UAVs.
All right, minions, we know you've been chomping bunnies at the bit to find out about multiplayer, and we tempt you no more. Just like the diving, Treyarch brings us the zombie mode all over again, but this time it's more enjoyable. So the traditional single level of play that has unlockable features is gone. Now it is a continuous level with either, say, an automated bus you can travel on or your very own feet. Each route brings unique horrors.
The word is horrors.
That's what it said. And unique rewards. This gives the undead game mode a breath of life, or an undead breath of life, or an undead breath, whatever. Now let's not forget the greatest addition to the zombie game mode, and that's grief. It's a 4Z4 game mode, 4 players, zombies, 4 players, where you have to survive longer than the other team does until one of you is worm food. Unless the fire chasms take you out first. Now for the game mode most of you minions play, multiplayer. Let us focus on another innovation Treyarch has given us with this installment, and that's score streaks. That's right, I didn't say kill streaks. This is important to players, especially if you prefer support, because you may not always be able to secure a kill as some players do. What this system does is reward you for helping your team. Whether it's a UAV spotting out enemies, or a guard microwaving a hallway, you're rewarded for simply helping. Another pertinent part of the score streaks is the streaks themselves. We have to say it's very tasteful and not very broken. So just because you're playing capture the flag or domination doesn't mean you can nuke the other team and win. We still have more flags regardless if we're dust or zombies. Or mutant zombies. Or minions. Or zombie horses.
There's a slight problem with multiplayer.
And there's still some slight problems with multiplayer, but that's not Treyarch's fault. However, there's still issues with cheating, such as the old tactical insertion boosting method, as well as poor spawn points during certain game modes. Yes, Treyarch, I have been spawned into a bouncing Betty. Yet these problems only seem rampant in the hardcore game modes, and it does seem to be uncommon for the most part. So taking all this into account, we give multiplayer 4 UAVs.
So let's run down the totals. Concept gets 2 out of 5.
Please tell me you got that.
I don't understand! Visuals, 4 out of 5.
Audio, 5 out of 5.
Gameplay, 5 out of 5.
Story, 5 out of 5.
Replay, 2 out of 5.
And multiplayer, 4 out of 5.
So the score for Black Ops 2 is 23 out of 30 UAVs.
That's a lot of UAVs.
That is a whole lot of UAVs. 23 UAVs equals boned.
Boned. BWND.
That's a zombie joke.
That is a zombie joke.
So we say, well, it's Call of Duty. If you like Call of Duty, get it. If you don't,
Well,
it's not.
still Call of Duty. It hasn't changed much. Let's go play Halo.
What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe.
Subscribe.
I'm still doing this.
And be sure to go check out All Your Base if you're in the area. Website coming soon.
Buy, trade, sell video games for the best prices in town.
And online coming soon.
With that, I'm Fair Wizard 16,
And I'm Eyes Epic Blue.
and you can't stop the bum rush.
You must never hesitate.
Sound. Okay.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
The guns. Okay. The guns.
Read the line again.
Marking. And friend. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, wow. Short jokes. I see.
The only hiccup in the game. The only hiccup. The one minor. No, I already said that. Okay. It rests the same way. It rests the same way against the soldier. Shoulder. Okay. It rests the same way. It rests the same way.
Of the human heart.
Okay. The other minor. The other minor. What was it?
Why are you laughing?
Let's talk about the audio. First off, the music. So political.
I am the Pharaoh.
For it. I understand. Buddies.
All your show are belong to us.